Hello, welcome everyone to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, as we'll see the best and the brightest young players in the NBA face off with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Hart.
You know, Kevin, this is always a nice way to set the stage for the All-Star game. Kind of an All-Star game on training wheels, if you will. The beginning stages of what's to come.
The starting five. This is our lineup brought to you by State Farm. First for the Stars, Kyrie Irving is out there with Damian Lillard. And in the middle, standing 6'11", 270, the talented scorer and rebounder out of Turkey, the big man, Enes Kanter. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's Fareed in at the power forward. And for the elites, Kemba Walker is out there with cool hands. And in at center, out of the University of North Carolina, a skilled and mobile 7-footer, Tyler Zeller. Then there's Chandler Parsons, and it's Robinson in at the fourth.
Well, you know, we've seen some great performances in this game, guys. Of course, last season, Rookie of the Year, Kyrie Irving made all 8 of his three-pointers to lead his team to victory.
We talk about great performances, Clark, in this event. Of course, John Wall, the MVP from that 2011 game, set the record for most assists with 22. He was spectacular.
And, of course, you had Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook with 40-point games in consecutive years back in 2009, 2010. So the lack of defense in this game, let's face it, that leads to some big numbers across the board.
Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by the elites. And Parsons kicks to Clark. The feed to Walker. Feeds to Clark. Easy shot. Lillard with the rebound.
Well, it never gets old to see the incredible talent on display here at All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
This year is no different.
Well, pretty much all of the events are a lot of fun to watch, and it's a combination of tremendous skill and entertainment. You can't beat it. And the Rising Stars Challenge, since its inception as the Rookie Challenge back in 1994, already 18 years ago, has seen a number of format changes, but always with the top young talent in the league on display.
Which I think is great.
Well, I tell you what, he's really been a pleasant surprise with his play this season.
Yeah, not the most heralded young player, but he's shown that he belongs among the top players in his class.
Kicks it to Fareed. The second chance effort. Here's Kanter. And that one's good.
And during the regular season, he hasn't been playing the big-time minutes. Just a rotation guy now.
Yeah, but here in the Rookie Challenge, he gets a chance to show off his abilities and maybe even boost his confidence a little bit, too.
Clark, the pass to Robinson. The 15-footer, good. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night. And all in all, it's been about 4 different formats. Randomly selecting rookie teams, then it was changed to East against West. It's had a lot of different looks.
Yeah, and of course, you know, they're trying to mix it up. The league is to make it as competitive and as entertaining as possible. But the biggest thing is that they're just giving the fans a chance to see the top young talent around the league. And it's always fun to see guys like that earlier in their careers when they're still kind of laying the foundation for what's to come. Well, you know, he's obviously a very popular player, but look at the numbers for his team that he's put up this year, just outstanding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Steve. He's been making it happen, clearly focused, and I know he's looking to continue that effort for the second half of the season as well.
Lillard with the rebound.
Once he had to change the shot because of the hand in his face, you knew he wasn't going to make it.
You know, it's always interesting to see who they have coach these exhibition games. I mean, in the past, some of the All-Star players would be assistants. But last year, it was assistant coaches and some NBA luminaries, including our own esteemed colleague, Steve Kerr.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Coach told me as much as he'd love to see some defense and good offensive sets, he knows that there won't be much of either in this one. He said the Rising Stars game is more about getting a look at all the young talent the NBA has to offer. Really, I'm just going to send them out to have some idea, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Well, when he came out of college, the one thing he knew with Kenneth Faried was he was going to give you a lot of hustle. Great rebounder at Morehead State, and he brought that into the league with him. He attacks the ball, he attacks the glass, plays hard on every possession.
That's just the kind of player he is. It's in his nature. He can't help but hustle after missed shots, and he's willing to battle for rebounds and loose balls with anybody. There's no backing down with Faried. And, Steve, you co-coached one of the teams last year, assistant coach the sophomores the year before that. First of all, how do you like that? How's it been working out for you?
Well, it's fun. I was in charge of the offense a year ago, and we scored 133 points, so I felt pretty good about my performance. Unfortunately, our defensive coordinator didn't quite do the job. We gave up 146, so I'm going to have to tighten up our defense this year.
To the middle, Kid Gilchrist. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
Here's Clark. Dishes it to Zeller.
Not many know how the selection process works for the rosters of these teams. It is actually the assistant coaches from around the league who do the voting to decide who represents the rookies and the sophomores.
Now, you guys know the 3-ball is his bread and butter.
The Stars trailing. Now the dish to Kid Gilchrist. Makes the lead pass. Here's Lillard from down in the low post. It goes. And just to add to the selection process, Clark, you just talked about with the assistants making the move, it just makes sense, Steve, don't you think, to have the assistant coaches get their say in this roster? They study the game as closely as anyone.
Well, Kevin, to use kind of a Clark Kellogg type analogy, I mean, if you're going to do the cooking, I mean, don't you want to be able to buy the groceries?
For a young player, he's already made an impact during the regular season.
That's what you want as a young player, a chance to play big minutes, contribute, and learn through experience.
Can't get it to go. Now the elites take it the other way. And here comes Parsons leading the fast break. Here's Walker. That's good.
Guys, Kemba Walker, the blazing fast guard out of UConn, last year as a rookie, he led this game in assists, putting up a double-double with 10 points and 10 dimes. He's an outstanding scorer, too. Excellent balance and really good footwork. We'll see which way he leans this time around.
Faried, a screen on Walker. And it's slammed in by Faried.
Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
And alley-oop always does that. One of the most beautiful plays you'll see in all of basketball.
Yeah,
it's impossible not to be impressed.
Yep, very exciting play to see that.
Especially when it ends with that big slam like that one.
Clark dishes to Robinson. And the pass to Clark. Pass to Walker. Shoots over Lillard. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 6 points.
And going back to Kemba Walker, he's got great quickness off the dribble. Some players slow down with the ball in their hands. He seems to speed up, and that tempo-changing game really allows him to be deceptive offensively.
The Stars trail by 3, and Lillard kicks to Faried. He kicks it to Lillard. Shoots from the elbow. The elites pull it in.
And this Rising Stars Challenge, really one of my favorite events, but I think it has potential to be even better if the teams would be committed to playing more like a regular game. I understand the entertainment value. That's important. But let's be a little more committed to playing the way they typically play. And I think that would add great value because you have such tremendous talent out there. Hungry, talented, impressive players.
Very well said, Clark. Very well said. And that one's good, Irving.
And the points coming in bunches, defense and afterthought.
It's like a pickup game, Clark. I mean, these are always shootouts.
Clark, the pass to Walker. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here comes the break. That's good from Kid Gilchrist on the assist by Lillard. And that's now 6 points for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And the Rising Stars Challenge, really a great way for the league and theory to introduce fans to some of the great talent, Steve, coming into the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, these guys may not be household names just yet, but this is a part of the process. You know, playing in this game is an honor, and for these young guys to get the chance to showcase their talents here at All-Star Weekend and just get a taste of what's out there for them if they can really improve and make it to the big show.
The Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls.
And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out of Kentucky, just a terrific engine inside of that young man. In a game like this where play can get a little loose and sloppy, you know, he's still focused on only one thing, and that's winning. That's a nice guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, just ask John Calipari. And it's a completely new group for the elites. And Kidd-Gilchrist drops them both. And here in the Rising Stars Challenge, not a lot of defense being played, is the norm. Not really the ideal venue for a player like Kidd-Gilchrist, Steve, who can show so much, and a game like this kind of limits him.
Well, you get the sense that a game like this one is just not his cup of tea. I mean, he wants to compete. And this is not a competitive game. This is all about just running up and down and getting easy shots. So Kidd-Gilchrist will shine under the toughest of circumstances, you know, not in an exhibition game like this one.
And that one's good. Shumpert.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Waiters, no luck.
Well, much like the All-Star game, the Rising Stars Challenge, not exactly the place to go if you love defense. I mean, it's much more free and easy and low stress, and tends to be a very high-scoring affair.
Out of bounds, the elites take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Barnes is checked in for Kidd-Gilchrist. The elites trail by 5. Going back to Clark, what you were saying, it's not uncommon to see scores up in the 140s or even higher in this game.
Yeah, last season the score was 146 to 133. And remember, that's in a 40-minute game. Can you imagine if it was a 48-minute format? I mean, you throw in an overtime, you might see both teams crack 200.
And so here are the elites. They need this one. Barnes grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Shumpert dishes to Rivers.
You know, guys, this Rising Stars Challenge, in my mind, is a really good opportunity for young players to make a statement and separate themselves from their peers a little bit.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
How about the nice, exquisite timing on that alley-oop? Well done.
Yeah, two teammates in total sync right there. You're right, Clark.
Very harmonic.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. The pass was delivered right to the hoop. Set up that jam.
Now Shumpert. Passes it to Barnes. He feeds it to Rivers. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Leonard. Can't hit. And it's the Stars the other way. Going back to that recognition aspect, Clark, a very good one. I think the very fact that these players have been invited to play out of a group of what? 100 is praising itself.
No.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
That never gets old. I love seeing that type of athletic play.
Yeah, I agree with you. And if any of you viewers at home missed the dunk contest last night, just soak up a few of these slams like that.
.136 left in the first quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Barnes. He dishes it to Rivers. Feeds it to Shumpert. 5 to shoot. Good. And the Stars lead by 3.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy two.
And the Elites decide to take their first time out here. And the Elites making a change here. Clark's checked in. The Stars also changing it up. Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Davis. Lillard comes in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Rivers. And so, here are the Elites. They set the pick. The feed now to Johnson. He passes it to Clark. Kicks to Rubio. Dishes it to Clark. Good luck. The Stars with the rebound.
A very rough quarter for him as not much is falling right now.
You know, he might not have been the most recognized face in college basketball, but don't be fooled. Damian Lillard knows how to slither his way into the lane and get points. Led the nation in scoring for a reason. This guy can really play.
And even though, Steve, he's on the smaller end of the scale in terms of his size, he absorbs contact pretty well and has nice change of pace. He's going to surprise some people with how productive he is.
Catching up now on the changes for the Elites. Zeller, who's checked in for Steensma. And it's Kemba Walker in for Ricky Rubio. Lillard with it. The dish to Barnes. Over Leonard. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Lillard.
And the fans right now voicing their appreciation for him, and I don't blame them.
And voicing it loudly. What a strong reception he's getting.
Clark knocks down the three ball. Clark's got 8 points.
I tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. They can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here is Lillard. Barnes up top. The rebound by Johnson. Here's Clark, covered by Barnes. Clark kicks to Zeller. The pass to Clark. Fades away. Unbelievable shot at the buzzer.
Boy, this guy just as calm as can be. Even with the clock ticking down to 0, no pressure.
Gotta love the composure. He just didn't seem rushed at all. He just...
So at the end.
Next Tuesday, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on DeMarcus.
And we're back. Once again, the spotlight on the talented first and second year players here in the Rising Stars Challenge.
Kevin, so far, spectacular plays all over.
Well, it's the young legs. All that bounce makes for some impressive finishes. Well, you know, you always want your side to win, but I think it's pretty common that we don't see too many fouls in these games year to year.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, I think we usually see a few here and there because guys are also reacting based on instinct, playing the game similar to how they know how to play basketball. But aside from that, you usually aren't going to see too many whistles.
Rivers against Rubio. Rivers passes to Kid Gilchrist. That's good. Kid Gilchrist has got 10 points.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Pass to Rivers. Tries it from 19, and that is good. Now it's a 4-point Stars lead. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Rubio kicks to Waiters. Over Shumpert. Waiters no luck.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Shumpert off the pick from Kid Gilchrist. Shumpert dishes to Fareed. With the lead pass. And Davis throws it down.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing. Well, Anthony Davis is making his first appearance in the Rising Stars Challenge. He was the #1 overall pick in the draft. I'm just blown away by his size and skill. You don't often see a guy at 7 feet tall able to do the kinds of things that Davis is offensively.
Rivers passes to Davis. He kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. He feeds it to Rivers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Davis. He leads with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Rubio. Rebounded by the Stars. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Davis, also, Clark, very mobile. He'll have a very good career because his footwork, they say, is just perfect.
Yeah, well, he grew a bunch his last couple of years in high school, so he had skills of a smaller guy, but now he has a longer, taller body. And defensively, his timing is impeccable on block shots, and I think he's only going to get better offensively.
Now a timeout called by the Stars.
Well, Thomas Robinson from Kansas, very explosive finisher. And in a wide-open game like this one, you expect to see him put down some highlight reel jams before it's all said and done.
And the Stars now going with a whole new group out there. The Stars with the lead. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Barnes kicks to Lillard. Pass to Barnes. Fires top of the key. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Robinson in the Rising Stars Challenge, certainly one of the up-and-coming stars, Clark, in this rookie class.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. A player you figured would be able to have an impact in the league right away with his strength and toughness and solid character, and that's just what he's done.
Lillard, and once again off the mark by the Stars. He dishes it to Irving. Feeds to Lillard. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 6 points for Lillard.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Walker dishes to Clark. Back to Walker. Stolen by Cantor. And here's the fast break. Here's Lillard. Here's Barnes. And he drops it in following the offensive rebound. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night. Here's Clark. He's got 10. Johnson kicks to Zeller. The feed to Parsons. This is to Clark. Kicks it to Parsons. And yes, sir, that one drops. Parsons got his first basket of the night.
Well, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Elites. The Stars also with the sub. Kenneth Faried's checked in for Nicholson. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 6. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Open look. Gets it to go. Irving's got 6.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
It's a look. Here's Clark. Zeller slams it on the run.
2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked, Clark.
Here's Lillard, and that one's good. He's got 8.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Leonard against Barnes, and the basket by Lillard.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Clark kicks to Leonard, and stolen by Barnes. Fast break, here they come. By himself. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Boy, I tell you what, they might have to change out those rims after this one.
Yeah, it's been an all-out dunk fest tonight, Clark.
Here's Clark. 10 points for him. He passes to Johnson. Up top, Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J. And the basket by Johnson.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
There's the screen. Lillard, the pass to Fareed. Barnes. Irving kicks to Fareed. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Fareed's got 6.
Just too easy. They're getting whatever they want down there.
You said it, Steve. 5 straight field goals inside for them. The defense has to clamp down here.
Here's Clark. And again, it's the Elites with a 3.
Maybe that'll get him going here in the second quarter. He already knocked down 2 in the first.
Outside Irving. Gives him the lead pass. Cantor. And he slams it in one-handed. The Elites trail by 7. And the Elites call time here.
Kyrie Irving, last season's Rookie of the Year, and the MVP of last year's Rising Stars Challenge with a game-leading 34 points. He was 8 of 8 from three-point range.
I saw it. I called that game. He was amazing that night. Catching up now on the changes for the Elites. Steamsma checked in for Zeller. Robinson comes in for Jawan Johnson. Waiters, he's checked in for Cool Hands. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Kemba Walker. And the Stars have possession. They lead by 7. Steve, going back to last year's Rising Stars game, you coached against Kyrie Irving's team. Not able to come up with the defensive schemes to slow him down. What's the story, Steve?
Well, Kevin, I was the offensive coordinator for our team. We scored 133 points. Okay, but Ron Adams was the head coach and in charge of the defense. He really struggled with his preparation for that game, and I'm going to have a long talk with him.
Rivers with it. Leonard picks him up. Rivers dishes to Shumpert. The dish now to Rivers. Clock at 6. The pass to Fareed. Pass to Shumpert. Shoots over Rubio. And that one's good. Shumpert. And it's a 9-point Stars lead. Now, here's Rubio. He kicks to Waiters. Over Kid Gilchrist. Connects on the foul line jumper.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Now Shumpert. He's got 6. Davis setting the pick for Shumpert. Back to Davis. And a big-time jam right there.
Well, the pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Leonard kicks to Rubio. Rubio right side. He feeds it to Waiters. Kicks it out to Rubio. No good. And it's the Stars the other way. Rivers with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Rivers passes to Fareed. Rivers kicks to Davis. Passes to Kid Gilchrist. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a game for Kid Gilchrist. He's got 10 points, and he's been credited with the steal today as well.
Well, I'm sure he's happy to have a defensive contribution that he can point to in the box score.
The Stars have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw drops for Kid Gilchrist.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
Fat and sassy. Come on, Clark. I mean, we're seeing their free throw attempts diminish, but I don't know about calling them fat and sassy. That seems kind of harsh.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for the Elites. The Stars also with a sub. Nicholson's checked in for Davis. And Kid Gilchrist drops them both. The Elites trail by 11. Rubio outside. Parsons. Back to Rubio. He dishes it to Robinson. Feeds it to Waiters. Back to Robinson. Over for Reed. And it's Robinson. That time on the assist from Dion Waiters. 8 points for Robinson.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on.
Nicholson kicks to Rivers. Shoots over Rubio. Again, the miss by the Stars.
That's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position. He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Pass to Nicholson. There's the feed to Shumpert. Dishes it to Rivers. In for the dunk.
And for a point guard, you love LUV. That finish. Wow.
Yeah, he's really been able to get off his feet and sky. Something to watch.
Incredible athleticism, both laterally and vertically.
And Parsons kicks to Robinson. Kicks it to Rubio. The dish to Waiters. Back to Rubio. 4 on the clock. Buries the jump shot. Rubio's got his second basket of the night. Rivers dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Fareed. And he throws it down with one hand.
Look at that effort. Does he set a great example out there or what?
On plays like that, he does. Sure. What work on the offensive glass we see with him.
Man, that was awesome. Put back with the slam. Are you kidding me?
Waiters no luck.
Well, unfortunately, he just has not been able to produce offensively to this point.
Now here's Rivers. Defense right on him. The pass to Shumpert. To the inside. 1 second left. Gets it to go.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
And that concludes the first half. Stars lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And welcome, everyone, to the All-Star Break edition of our halftime report of the Rising Stars Challenge. The Stars rolling early on. Tenacious offensive rebounding. Their second chance points are piling up. We've seen Michael Kidd Gilchrist in top form. He's got 12 points, and he's helped out with some key rebounds as well.
And welcome back to the Rising Stars Challenge, a showcase for the up-and-coming stars of the NBA.
These young guns showing us what they can do right now.
And so much great young talent coming into the league. No better place to see it than right here.
And there's Enes Kanter on the assist from Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Walker. Clark. He passes to Parsons. He kicks to Clark. And it's rejected. Tries again. Zeller passes to Clark. Goes up again. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And they're struggling a little bit on the glass. They've got to pick up their physical play in the paint.
Yeah, it's about being tougher and more physical, just as you said, Steve. If they can do that better, they've got a chance to come back.
They're really playing well at both ends, offensively and defensively, guys.
Yeah, it's been a complete performance, Steve. You look back on this game, it's one that you would hope to be able to build on.
And that one's good by Clark.
Well, Enes Kanter of the Utah Jazz didn't make the Rising Stars Challenge in his rookie season, but he makes up for it this year. He's got great footwork inside, and if he can get the ball down low with good position, he could have a field day on the post.
He feeds it to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. That is good. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I like the way it looks to start the second half here. I mean, 3 straight makes to kick it off. Nice.
And Walker kicks to Clark. They set the pick. Over Lillard. No good from Clark. And going back to Kanter, the Jazz really have to be excited about their young talent in the front court.
You know, they've managed to add talent for the future while remaining competitive. I mean, you look at Kanter and Favors and Jefferson and Millsap. I mean, those are good young players. So they've got the best of both worlds. Promising young players and being competitive while those guys develop. He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Zeller with it. Fareed on him. And the dunk by Zeller.
That was a hole punch jam there, Kevin.
A nice finish.
Yeah, you got to love the way he just capped off that strong move.
And Fareed kicks to Irving. For the 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Elites trail by 15. Stolen by Fareed. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got the fast break chance. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Lillard's got 16.
Another turnover leading to a bucket.
Yeah, they've made the most of all these chances they've gotten from turnovers. I mean, it's really fueling their offense right now.
Here's Clark. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
And that one's good by Clark. He's got 17. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Lillard. That's good. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter. The Elites trail by 17. And Walker kicks to Clark. Shoots over Lillard. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 19 points.
He is so good at working himself into the open spots on the floor inside that three-point line.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Walker. Irving dishes to Lillard. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Over Zeller. And it's Irving missing.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Here's Clark, covered by Irving. Here's Robinson. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Clark. Inside, here's Zeller. Sinks that one from the post. Zeller's got 6 points.
Guys, he's been a go-to guy for him. I mean, and the pressure's going to continue to build on him the longer they're in this hole.
He dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. Irving, guarded by Walker, with the fadeaway. Again, Irving missing.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Parsons passes to Clark. Feeds it to Walker. Walker gets a screen from Robinson. Clark. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 18. Back to Fareed. Poked loose. Stolen by Robinson. Clark gives to Parsons. Over Irving. Parsons' shot is off.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
And out of bounds as the Elites gain possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
And the Elites with some changes. Jawan Johnson's checked in for Zeller. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Chandler Parsons. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Kemba Walker. And a new group getting ready now for the Stars. Davis is checked in for Enes Kanter. Barnes comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Lillard. And it's Rivers in for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
Down the Stars, leading by 7. Shumpert with it. 6 points for him. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Davis throws it down.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
Rubio dishes to Clark. Pass to Leonard. The feed to Rubio. Over Barnes. Johnson, the pass to Clark. Dishes to Robinson. Johnson kicks to Clark. Back to Johnson. There's the dish to Clark. Second shot opportunity. Back to Johnson. And there's the pass to Clark. He kicks it to Robinson. Fareed on him. Tries yet again. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 10 points.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Now here's Shumpert. He's covered closely. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That's foul number 2 for him. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for the Elites. Waiters comes in for cool hands. The Stars also changing it up. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Barnes. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Irving kicks to Davis. Back to Irving. And once again off the mark by the Stars.
He hasn't been one of their key guys tonight, but they are still winning despite his lack of production.
And Rubio kicks to Parsons. He feeds it to Leonard. Passes it to Parsons. Over Rivers. Parsons' shot is off. And the Stars leading by 7. Here's the floater. And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, when you play against him, Kevin, the first thing you want to address is making it harder on him to go to work down low. If you let him get position inside, it's going to be a long night for you.
And you know what else? I love how comfortable he is rising up and knocking down jumpers straight off his dribble. He doesn't need a fancy setup to be effective.
It's blocked. And here's Rubio. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Down low, here's Leonard. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, guys, Kawhi Leonard was unable to participate in the Rising Stars game last season because of a calf strain, looking to make up for lost time here. The defensive-minded, rebounding style wing, but has some athleticism and more offensive skill than you think.
Here's Johnson, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And you think of Kawhi Leonard in his Spurs role as a tough defensive-minded player, but he has the athleticism to give you some highlights just as easily.
Yeah, he really is a terrific athlete, and I love his motor and demeanor. He's never too high, but always engaged with great competitive spirit, and he's not backing away from people, and I love that about him. And he's a terrific rebounder. This is a guy who brings great value to a team because of his disposition and his skill set.
Catching up now on the changes for the elites. Zeller comes in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Kemba Walker in for Ricky Rubio. So Johnson hits two of them. Here's Lillard. He's got 18. And there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his third assist on the night. And Walker kicks to Johnson. Back to Walker. And that one's good. Walker's got 10 points.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
Here's Cantor. He passes to Kidd-Gilchrist. Shoots over Walker. Kidd-Gilchrist, no luck. Elites trail by 5. Waiters with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Waiters dishes to Zeller. Here's Walker. Offensive rebound. He dishes it to Leonard. Shoots over Kidd-Gilchrist. Scooped up. Feeds it to Waiters. Outside, Walker. Left side, Walker. Pass to Leonard. And there's the feed to Waiters. 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Zeller. From beyond the arc. Rebound the Stars. 17 points was their biggest margin. Unloads. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
No question, they're trying to pound the ball inside. That's 5 straight hoops inside.
And if the D won't stop it, keep at it. I mean, those are the kind of looks you want all day long.
And Walker kicks to Johnson. The 17-footer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Johnson's got 6. Down the Stars, leading by 5. Irving passes to Kidd-Gilchrist. Fareed kicks it to Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's blocked. And he gets it back. The Stars have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. First free throw is good. And the Elites with some changes. Robinson comes in for Jawan Johnson. And Cool Hand subbed in for Waiters. And Kidd-Gilchrist drops them both. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. The Elites trail by 7. Kidd-Gilchrist comes with the double team. And Zeller kicks to Clark. Kicks it to Leonard. Out of bounds, the Stars will take possession. Here's Irving. He's got 10. There's the pick. To the paint. And stolen by Zeller. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A step-back shot here. Leonard, no luck. And the Stars leading by 7. Now, here is Irving. Fareed, a screen on Walker. There's the dish to Lillard. Now the pass to Fareed. Tipped away. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
5 seconds of the shot clock.
Irving for three. Oh, he got it! Oh, buzzer!
Knock it down! Right at the hole!
And as we end.
Coming up next Thursday, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Stars put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. No signs of them slowing up at all as they are sharp and keep finding ways to extend their lead. Not a lot of teams in this league can pull off a dominating performance like this one.
Doris, thank you. And what a concerted effort they put together tonight.
And, you know, that was really the uncontainable aspect in this game, Kevin. They got on the same page as a team and pretty much did what they wanted for the entire stretch.
Well, clearly it's a different game without that scoring run. That was a game-changing run, no doubt.
Now, here's Lillard, covered by Rubio. Clock is at 3. Goes back up. Shumpert, no good.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Quick move inside. That's good. 15 points now in the game for Walker.
Got such a good feel for his shot today, in a really good groove.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Shumpert. Here's Davis. Down goes the slam.
You know, that kind of play will get you some brownie points with your coach, no doubt.
And with your fans too, Clark, on a big dunk like that.
And even with the announcers.
Oh, yeah!
We all love it.
Here's Walker. Second chance shot. In deep, Robinson drops it in.
Textbook offensive rebounding right there. I love that. Those putbacks are buckets any team loves to get.
Here's Lillard. Nails the runner. Lillard's got 20 points.
That's one of the toughest shots in basketball, Kevin. It's so tricky to get the soft touch and the accuracy when you're flying to the basket.
Back to Rubio. Shoots over Lillard. Here's Parsons. Rebound by the Stars. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barnes dishes to Lillard. They get it back. And he makes good on the layup. And it's a 9-point Stars lead.
Yeah, points in the paint have been a huge factor here for them.
Steve looking to take it inside and go up strong. That's a remedy for success.
And Parsons kicks to Walker. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Nice teamwork there. The pick freeing up his teammate.
Lillard the pass to Cantor. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Davis. The shot from the low post is good. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Just adds to what has already been a great day for him.
And the Elites call time here.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
The Elites making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And then for the Stars, Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Davis. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Barnes. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Robinson, that's good.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
And the Stars leading by 7. Throws it up high. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Well, that was well read to know exactly where that pass was going.
Yeah, especially on the lob pass, the positioning has to be perfect.
Yeah, as easy a 2 points as you're going to get on the soft alley-oop. That was nice.
And Rubio kicks to Clark. To the inside. Here's Zeller, and it's blocked by Fareed. And here we go. Fast break. Kid Gilchrist has got it. Irving, no good. The Elites go the other way with it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Rubio dishes to Clark. Back to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. Clark's got 14 points now in the second half. Now Lillard. Lillard gets the screen from Fareed. The kick out to Irving. That's good.
I can tell you for sure they didn't want this. I actually can guarantee it. They're getting pounded, brutalized inside.
Now, it wouldn't be so bad if they were getting the same looks on the other end, but that's just not the case.
Here's Clark. Leads him in there. Robinson, that's good.
You know, if their plan was to keep going inside a ton, it sure has paid off. I mean, it seems like every bucket they get is in the lane.
Well, no reason to take an outside shot if you're scoring at will from inside the paint.
Fareed the pass to Lillard. Stolen away. And here they come. Clark gets to Robinson. Rebound the Stars. Irving's got 6 rebounds in the game. He kicks it to Fareed.
Oh, get it!
He's giving the fans a show right now, Clark, letting it loose on the rim that time.
Yeah, you can't overlook the fact there's not too much resistance, and I think that extra freedom lets some of the guys really push the limit on the dunk meter.
Here's Clark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Kemba Walker's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Rivers, he's checked in for the Stars. The drop step, and that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 29 in the game. Here's Irving. He feeds it to Kid Gilchrist, and Fareed kicks to Rivers. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Rivers. Shot from the inbound. And the basket good. And the Stars lead by 9.
Well, you like the execution there, springing their man open and getting him the easy hoop.
Clark dishes to Walker. That's good. Walker's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
There's a screen. Passes to Fareed. He dishes it to Rivers. Over Clark. No good. The Elites go the other way with it. Count that one. And now it's only a 5-point Stars lead.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Feeds to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Irving. He passes to Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6. The 8-footer. Here's Cantor. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets the second chance points.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And what I look to really is his pursuit of the ball. I mean, he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
And Steve, quite honestly, he is their muscle. I mean, the guy they rely on for some brute force when they need it is him. Finesse isn't the first word that comes to mind when you're talking about this guy.
Gets the bucket. And that's now 18 points for Robinson. Here's Irving. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Inside, here's Rivers. Zeller grabs the board.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Clark, covered by Irving. Clark the pass to Walker. Now the feed to Parsons. Dishes it to Clark. Clock at 4. The Elites need to get off a shot. And that one's good. And it's 8 points for Tyler Zeller.
And the pace has really ramped up in the second half.
Steve, I like the re-energized effort here. I mean, it's been a battle.
It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Clark. Walker with it. He's picked up by Irving. And the shot is good. Now just a 2-point Stars lead.
Wow, you really have to sit back and admire what this guy is doing for his team right now. They're down, yet he stepped it up and he's delivering.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Irving. Kicks to Cantor. Just 5 on the clock. On its way from Irving for 2. They get it again. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
Boy, both clubs really battling under the boards.
Yeah, and you know, Steve, the rebounding story really mirrors the game at large. I mean, it's been pretty much tit for tat, neck and neck.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Rivers. Another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Take a look at what Zeller's been doing. He has 8 points and the 1 steal.
And he makes the first. The Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And so Zeller nails both of them.
I'm always impressed by big men who shoot free throws as well as he does. For some reason, they're a rarity.
Here's Irving. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Free throw, good, Irving.
Yet to miss a free throw here in the second half, guys.
And you love that efficiency from the foul line, Steve. Really can help you maintain a lead and win a game. Boy, he's knocking them down. No surprise there. He's one of the premier free throw shooters in the league.
Zeller setting the pick for Walker. Kenneth Fareed pulls it in. Fareed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Lillard. The Stars again missing.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Here's Clark. The dish to Robinson. That's good. Robinson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And that one falls for Robinson.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Irving dishes to Lillard. Over Clark. A second chance effort. Can't get it to go. Now the Elites take it the other way. And here we go. There's the pass to Parsons to take the lead. And that one's good. And the Elites lead by 1.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
And Kid Gilchrist throws it down. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin and Steve, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
Yeah, I believe it. Because these two teams so well matched up. You look at the talent. I think we're in for a very, very competitive night.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And the rebound goes to the Elites. Clark kicks to Walker. He kicks to Clark. To the middle, Zeller. There's the bucket, good. And now it's a 3-point Elite lead. Huge shot there, and the crowd, Clark, knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
Talk about some happy people, man. These fans are fired up.
Here's Clark. He feeds it to Zeller. Nails it!
He's really flipped the script with this performance here in the second half.
And here is Irving. Passes it to Cantor. He dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. Over Robinson. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. Now Zeller. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark, the pass to Robinson. Feeds it to Clark. Clock at 6. Pass to Zeller. And the layup falls. And the Elites lead by 7.
Yeah, this club well on its way to victory. Beautiful offensive execution.
Yeah, I like the fact it was wire to wire too, guys. A fantastic job for them.
Here's Irving. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw misses. Now, here's Cantor.
Urgent possession here, Clark. They need a basket.
No doubt about it, Steve. They need quick, efficient scoring.
And it's Irving missing. Zeller with it. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Can't get the first one to drop. The Stars making a switch here. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Irving. So the Elites win it.
It's always fun to see these younger guys competing on a national stage. Really an entertaining game, guys.
An exciting game. One side has to win, and unfortunately one has to come up short. So tonight, they were simply the better team.
The only thing is, we hope you all enjoyed watching the Rising Stars Challenge. And so for Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and the rest of our crew, Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for All Stars Saturday night.
Great game tonight. How does it feel to come out here as a young player on such a big stage and really showcase your skills?
It felt good. You never know how things will go when you're playing with a bunch of new teammates, but I had a lot of fun out there with these guys. Too many people look at these games as boring exhibitions where nothing's at stake. But I thought it was important to play at a high level and show people what I'm capable of doing on the court. Hopefully everyone was able to see that.